Hello everyone, this is KinCony's. In this video, I will show you how to use your mobile phone remote control your H32B relay controller, but this time we use free MQTT block server, not use KinCony's cloud server. And the mobile phone application also use free MQTT Dashboard application, so that now your cloud server and the application of the mobile phone all is free and not need money. Because if you have your own cloud server or use public cloud server, maybe nearby your country, so that you can control relay and the speed will be fast. Just like this, I can see this is my create a button for relay 1, and this is the input for the digital input sensor monitor for the H32B relay. You can see I can like this, country relay 1 is on and relay 1 is off. And also, if I press the button, relay 1 is on, and this is the state update on the mobile phone. And press again, relay is off, so that is off. Okay, now we can trigger the input like this. You can see this is my input 1. You can see I use my twice short for input 1, and this icon become red. And I remove the twice, and the icon become green. So this can monitor the input state of the sensor. Now I will tell you how to create the button and create the input sensor step by step. Let's look at the computer. This is my H32B Ethernet setting. We just choose the work mode for MQTT, but this time we need to find an MQTT server. This is a MQTT server IP and the port. I have found the MQTT server. This is a public MQTT block on the internet. So there is a block, the domain name, and the port. And how to find the IP address of the domain name? You can use an internet toy like this, find the IP address of your website. You just input the domain name, and this will corresponding the IP address. This have two IP address. I have input this IP address in my network setting. At this time, I tell you, you can find many MQTT block server that are free or some need money on the internet. And you can also create a MQTT block by yourself. If you have cloud server, you just install the MQTT block, because there are many free MQTT block like Mosquito or other many free. It's very easy to install on your cloud server, just without need to write any code, and you not need to know the program skill. You can create the MQTT block server right now. Okay, after you create the block, and you will find a MQTT Dashboard application by your mobile phone. Now I have searched on the Google Play, just input MQTT Dashboard. If you use iPhone, you can also enter the Apple Store and search the MQTT Dashboard. There are also have many MQTT Dashboard applications, but just this time, I take example for the Google Play. So you can see this is my mobile phone. I can escape, and this is Google Play. And we just search MQTT Dashboard. So you can see there are many dashboard application for you to use. All is free. This time I have installed this one installed, so we will use this application for a demo. And we can open this application, and now it have connect with the cloud server. You can use Wi-Fi or use 4G, or is no problem, because it's work by internet for remote. So if I have create the relay 1, now I want to create relay 2, I just press this button and create the toggle. Okay, I forgot to tell you, at the first you need to create the MQTT block. Like this, you need to manage the block. Manage the block, if you have find out the MQTT server, you just input the IP address and the port. Others not need to change that. I just choose a name and the save is OK. Then you can add the device. At the device, just press this add button. And because we need to add the relay, so we can choose the toggle. This toggle is button for on and off. Just this one, and press. And the title name, we can input relay to. And describe the topic. There are two topics. This is subscribe and this is publish. This is for relay state, just to get the state of relay. This is publish, is for country relay on and off. So we can just input it this way. I can copy from my computer. I have sent the message on my mobile phone. So I can copy. This is a state. Copy. This state means consistent with the H32B. This is just relay 32 and the state. And the middle is your ID. Your ID, you can see your website network config have the ID. And we just copy to this place, paste. Okay, this is topic. Topic also we can paste, but need to change. This is set. Okay, go on. And the on value and the off value. The on value, that means 1. And the off value means 0. And the on value, you can choose the icon. If you can turn on, we can choose the red. And there are many icons you can choose. Like if a lamp, like this, it's a lamp, I can choose a lock, door lock, and OK. And this is off. I choose an off item, the yellow. And this, I can choose this icon, and OK. There are two icons. One is on and one is off. And the important, you should to enable the JSON. Because our payload MQTT message use JSON format, so we can enable and input the payload. So I can copy. I need to save the time. I just copy just like this. Copy and paste. JSON path paste. $.relay1.on, I change to relay2. Just every time use at the first use the dollar and dot and the relay and the channel and the dot on. So we can press down, and this is edit the output template. We can also enable. And this we can delete, and we can copy this for relay, and paste. And I also need to change to relay2, relay2 on value. So that value means 0 or 1, just means on and off. Okay. And press the save. Okay, now you can see the relay2 is created. You can see I can turn on relay2 like this. Relay2 is on, and press again. As the relay2 is off, and the icon is become yellow. Also, I can use this button. This is for menu control button. This is relay2. It become red, and I press again. This relay2 is become yellow. If I have remote, also I can control the switch terminal board for relay, and the state will be update. Okay, now I can tell you how to create the import tool. You can just press the add, and also use the toggling, because the sensor is digital sensor have two states just for on and off. So I can import to And the subscriber, same as the relay, subscriber, just use this one, state subscriber, and paste. And this is the topic, because the input sensor not need to count on and off, so we just can disable. Click this, disable this, publish. And also on and off value, just like this. On is 1, like this. When triggered, I can use a red or I can use a blue for different, maybe some. I can choose the icon like the fan. This is for the 0. Also I can choose the icon like this, red, and also choose the fan. Okay. And the JSON, enable the JSON. And payload, copy this this time is input, so I can use this. You need to input the words by yourself. I just want to save the time, so I just copy and paste, copy and paste, paste, and change to input 2, done. Okay, and this time you not need to edit the output, because the sensor not need to send the command by output. So just press save, and you can see there are input 2. Now I can triangle. Now I use the triangle twice by the triangle input 2. Okay, you can see the fan icon is become blue. Now I remove the hand. This is become red. So you can change the icon by yourself and the color by yourself. It's very easy. And you can create the 32 relay output. And this is the 6-channel digital input. So you can create the 6 digital input for one screen. And also you can see this is the icon and this is the logo file. You can see when it's triggered, when relay is counted by on and off, and when the input sensor is triggered, all have the date and the time have recorded for the logo event. Okay, this is how to use the MQTT server and the MQTT Dashboard application for the H32B relay controller. You can also use this solution for other channels of our relay controller. Thanks for watching.